Hello, everyone. I'm back. I just barely have time to get words out of my mouth that I'm trying to describe before something actually happens lately. And it's really no different now. There has been a global call for jihad. Now they're saying that it's especially for the nations that surround Israel. But the key word here is especially, not only. They're targeting Jews across the world, wherever they can, on Friday the 13th of all days. And they were also saying something about Saturday too, which, this whole jumping in on a Saturday Jewish Sabbath, you can start to see a pattern here because that's where this started last week. They want to do a jihad this time, and even the Antichrist. What is that? One Bible verse that says, pray that your flight not be in winter nor on the Sabbath day when the abomination of desolation happens. So there's going to be this habit of hitting on the Sabbath. That connection I'm making so far. But this is a big deal. It's not something that's being taken lightly, because we did just talk about this yesterday, how Texas Department of Public Safety had put out extra patrol for, Jewish synagogues. I'm telling you, maybe the Christians should watch their backs too, but the cops are everywhere around here, and they have been all week long, like double what they usually are. They are everywhere here in North Houston. Hello, Debbie, Pamela, Nancy, Sally. Welcome all of you. Yes, a lot of people are saying stay home on Friday or Saturday if you can. If you can. Oh, you made a live, Pamela. I'll be sure to check that out. Everybody will check out your live. Very good. I can't wait. I can't wait. Hello, Tammy. Good to see you, girl. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. Now, Friday the 13th, historically, this day they're talking about, this Friday, October the 13th, is a repeating day now in history, because it was this exact day, Friday, October 13th, I think it was 1307, when the Templars were arrested. They were taken by people that wanted what they had possession of. There was a call for their blood. And these people were associated with Israel. Of all days for this to start, October 13th, Friday the 13th. All right. So there was also something else. Somebody had put a link to a live stream of these two guys that are in Israel who really don't think that we're in the Psalm 83 war yet. And while I respect their opinion, I will say that it looks like everybody that was mentioned in Psalm 83 is active in the news concerning this situation. Let me remind everyone. In Psalm 83, it was Iraq, Jordan, Egypt, Hezbollah, Hamas, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, and Syria were the players. Those are the people that are involved now. And there was an article that came out yesterday. They were saying Egypt wanted to be a negotiator, but today, Egypt and Syria, and I can't remember what the other country was, but Egypt was in there. They went from negotiator to condemning Israel attacking the Gaza. So now everybody is there. Everybody, right? But what happens to Israel somehow always affects the world. And it's timely because it's October 14th that we get that ring of fire eclipse here in America that's going through the west side of America. Think about that. It's the west side of Israel getting attacked. And I know we may not necessarily have anything to do with that, but for some reason, we're having an eclipse this Saturday. It's a ring of fire eclipse. It's going through Utah, Colorado, Texas, New Mexico, Oregon, some part of California temporarily. Hello, Cowboys 8 and Neo and Clarissa Argo. Praise God. God bless you all. Yeah, there was that question yesterday. If I pray, I've always just stuck to when I read in the Bible that some people pray to be seen and that God prefers prayer in a closet. So it's not like I won't ever pray, but out in public, but I prefer not to. I feel like what I do between my father is private, what I say. It's just hard for me to do it online with a bunch of people, and it just doesn't feel right to me. But I do encourage everyone to pray and to be very mindful. And I think that everybody is really on high alert right now as it is. Don't be trigger happy. Accidents happen that way. I hope that all of you are trained well enough not to do something silly, okay? But there are a lot of worried people out there. They're packing heat. They are. There's a lot of prophetic events happening around the world right now. No doubt, Clarissa, you're absolutely right. Friday the 13th is when this starts. So they're talking about how porous, now they want to talk about how porous the borders have been. And this article came out about the Hamas calls for global jihad, invasion of Israel, attacked Jews worldwide on October 13th. Yep. It says reportedly called for a global jihad on Tuesday. That's it. Is it? No, that was yesterday. Asking Muslims around the world to target the people of Israel on Friday, the 13th. Now, it says, according to a translation, Mashal referred to his proposed day of anger as the Friday of Al-Aqsa flood. They seem to be using the word flood a lot. Revelation 12, a flood came out of the dragon's mouth to do something with a woman, carry her to be away flood, carried away by the flood. That kind of reminds me of that. But the Al-Aqsa Mosque, that's the one in Jerusalem. Yeah, they want to send a message of rage to Zionists and to America. So maybe that's the connection with the eclipse. Most important thing, he asked all Muslims around the world to carry jihad by their souls. Now, it's bad when somebody's asking for your soul. Soulless fighters to fight and be martyrs for Al-Aqsa. That's suicide mission. That's kamikaze. He wants Muslims to fight against the Jews, starting with Muslims who live in the countries surrounding Israel. Names sound familiar? Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and Egypt, but also other countries, to go to the borders and try to enter each by his own means. This is the time for jihad to be applied on the ground rather than just in theory. He asked for mujahideen to go in long caravans to spill their blood on the land of Palestine. Yes, that's what this article says. Now, it says Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, Egypt. What are those countries? Iraq, Jordan, Egypt, Hezbollah, Hamas, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, and Syria. They just named 4 out of the countries that are on this list. And we know the other ones are there because we've been hearing them in the news. So if there's really that much doubt about whether or not we're in this specific Psalm 83 war, do your own research. I don't see how you can't see it at this point. Maybe yesterday they couldn't see it. Maybe an hour or 2 they couldn't see it, but it's only day 4 or 5, right? Things are unfolding. Hello, Patricia. Good to see you. Hello, Sister Kathleen and Pyrotechnic. I haven't seen you in a while. Peter Joe gotta go. Hello, sweetie. Lion Bay. I saw that too. I did. And Atifa too, right? They pull it near me. I can't read that out loud. Just remember, they're quick. They're very quick. They like to move in. Don't freeze. React quickly. All right. All right. I had to send you out this alert. I need you to talk to your family and friends. I need you to pray. Pray with your family. Go in your closets. I just feel like it's such a more direct thing. If I was in a closed room with all of you, we'd all be on our knees praying, but just something about being online, it just bothers me a lot. But I ask that you do pray. This is a time for prayer. All right. This is it. We're going in, and God said there'd be a storm, but he also said he'd see us through it. I love you guys. Share this video. This one's an important one, okay? Like, subscribe, comment, donate if you want. God bless you all, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.